This is a 360 video. Look around. If you're on desktop, make sure you're in Google Chrome and use the W, A, S, and D keys on your keyboard, or click and drag with your mouse. If you're on mobile, make sure you're in the YouTube app and swipe or move your phone. Enjoy the show.
Welcome. I'm Sebastian, and this is Lying for Money, Game 22, Sudden Death. Allow me to welcome back Rigel, Ryan, and allow me to welcome our rookie, Matt. In this bag, I have 3 3D printed tokens. They are green. One of them is marked the liar. 2 of them are the seeker. If you get the seekers, well, you know what you're looking for, and if you're the liar, you know who you're hiding from. Please select one token and do not open it until I let everyone do so. All right, everyone, please look at your tokens and put on your mask. Instant cash prize. The other thing that you hate about this game. If you would like the $10 cash prize divided equally amongst all of you right now, please lift your thumb and keep it in the air now. Masks off. 0 votes. We keep it as a cash prize for the winners, and the winners qualify for the inner circle. Game on.
So who is it?
I don't know. I was hoping we were going to use the fuck this asshole strategy that Jace tried to tell me about this other time, where basically before the game even started, we were like, you know what? Let's just kill Adam. Let's be like, you know what? This guy's a fucking asshole. Fuck this guy. You want this piece of shit to win the game? No, nobody wants this kind of piece of shit to win. You're just where he was sitting. And we were both supposed to do that, and then we both just didn't, and the game lasted for like an hour. So, you know. Yeah.
But what if they're not? What if they're good?
Oh, I don't think we cared. I think it was just, it had reached that point where we were just like, you know what, let's just kill Adam because fuck Adam, man.
Let's eliminate one at a time. Right?
Yeah.
That's a good strategy, I guess. Well,
it's not. It's awful.
When there's a lot of people, though.
No, it's still pretty bad. Because you decide that. We decided that before we even like figured out who we were playing as. We just, you know, predetermined, regardless of who was the liar, who was the secret. We were just like, let's just kill Adam, man. That was the whole thing. It wasn't a strategy. It was just a thing that we were going to do to make the game short, and we ended up not doing it. And it turned out Jace had made the same agreement with Adam to do that to me. So it was just, you know, yeah.
So you were like, okay, now I'm getting targeted as the...
But basically nothing ended up happening, so that's, yeah. But it was funny.
It's funny, that's funny.
It's a good strategy.
It's not, but sure. So, yeah, I don't know.
Shit. I don't know anything.
I always complain about these sudden death games because there's not a lot like strategically you can do. Like everyone's trying to read body language or whatever, but that's just not a reliable indicator. And so what's going to end up happening is we're all going to end up sitting here for a really long time doing nothing.
Oh, I see. So if I start accusing somebody right away?
Then, well, see, the thing is, whoever starts accusing someone, everyone else jumps on that guy. Like, oh, this guy's trying to this guy's trying to kill somebody. This guy's the liar. So it's in everyone's best interest to shut the fuck up and sit down, which is why the game just keeps going.
How long can you do that, though?
I don't know. Well, last time we did it for an hour.
Yeah, the longest sudden death game was almost an hour.
So it wasn't so
Jeez.
sudden.
It was very upsetting for Bagel because he kind of just, yeah.
Once you started games I played, yeah, there were people accusing, and they didn't last super long. But the person that, I forget. I think it was different each time. Like the other person was accusing, and they were actually not the person. But then the other time, they happened to be the liar. So it works just, yeah. The strategy doesn't really work when you think it's gonna work.
No,
It's like,
nothing works. The only time where I came in with an actual strategy was in the very beginning when no one was like really practiced, where I was just gonna open the game by immediately accusing someone and seeing it, and then, just trying to make it seem like I just wanted the game to end really quickly and waiting to see if the other person would raise their hand or not. And if they did, then they must have been the seeker, and if they didn't, then the other person must have been. But then that game, I ended up drawing the liar thing, so it was like,
oh.
So the only game where I came in with a strategy, I couldn't use it. But yeah,
Yeah, it's a good strategy.
it's not either. But in the beginning,
It's so
when
weird,
no one was
yeah.
really like,
like
when no
awkward.
one was practiced, it might have worked maybe, almost.
With more people, it's easier to
Yeah.
decipher. Or like eliminate people.
Yeah.
So that leaves us with no strategy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what that's exactly.
Just staring at each other.
Yeah.
And seeing who
It
has
leaves, it does
the
it
guiltiest
reduces us
score.
to yeah.
Body language of like,
Yeah.
But you can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
No, I mean, you could. I guess that's what
Yeah, there's no
typically
law
happens.
against it.
Yeah.
Just may not be accurate.
Yeah. But you only get one shot, so whatever.
Well, apparently that isn't the case because you've done this how many times already? How many games have you been in?
I should know off the top of my head, but it's at least.
I wasn't
it's at
challenging
least,
you, so
It's at least 3 or 4, 5.
3 or 4. So there is a success rate that you have.
Oh, it doesn't matter though. Yeah, I can just come in and try to kill people and die, and it doesn't matter because you don't lose points when you lose at sudden death. So all you have to do is come in here and spam games, and you'll end up pretty high in the ranks. It doesn't take any skill.
80% of success is showing up.
troll
Yes,
on the game.
80% of success is
And
showing
who said
up.
that?
Woody Allen.
Thank you.
I know that.
Got to give him credit for something.
Is that true?
Huh?
Coney Island was a person?
Who?
No, he said Woody Allen.
Oh, Woody Allen. Oh,
Woody
okay,
Allen.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know where I am. It's like, never knew that.
That would be interesting if it was a person. Coney Island. That's a great stage name.
It's an
I think it's
interesting
bizarre.
area during
I
a
mean, a
certain
good stage
time
name just
period.
involves what? Being memorable for the most part when you're getting started. So, sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
I've never met anybody named Coney Island.
See?
Coney.
It can only be
Definitely,
one.
yeah, definitely met people named Coney.
Like
You
this
got-
game. They can
I
only
never
be
met a
one.
Coney. Coney.
I could swear Coney was already a guy. I think he's like a dictator or something in some country.
Well, spelled differently.
Yeah.
Well, they call rabbits conies in England.
Okay.
Oh, man.
There's a coney. Oh,
Never been.
neither have I. I just have a friend from England.
That's cool too. It's almost as good as going.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
Less expensive.
Yeah. Why go there when you can just bring England to you?
In a little cage.
Yeah.
Jason, let me know when it's
All the
10 minutes.
rabbits.
Next time you
We're
see
not
a
at
rabbit,
5
you
yet,
can
right?
go, "Oh,
Like we have
Coney."
time.
Yeah, well, like, what up, Coney?
That's when I hit record.
So,
Yeah.
I don't like to accuse anyone. It leaves me on a passive side.
So if no one has accused anybody by the time we got to 10 minutes, what I'm going to do is offer you guys an informal vote, if you will. It's not really a vote, it's just everybody's going to put on their masks and you can point.
Did I almost have an idea like that?
Whoever you think it is.
Okay.
Well, what does it mean when you have to check your thing twice?
It means that I have nothing to do with my hands because they took my phones away.
Ah,
So, yeah.
it's just fidgety.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Game going on already?
Yes. And it just started.
I was,
so there's 50
I was
minutes
sitting
till
in
it's
for
done.
you.
No doubt. Oh, Matt, you playing?
Yeah?
Please
no doubt.
don't talk to the players. Thank you.
Shut up, you. I'm going outside. Where's your keys?
On me? Not on me. They're in the bedroom.
door so I can get back up. I don't want to close.
It's not.
I think there's
I
going
think
to be
he
some
means on the
editing
door
involved.
downstairs.
To you,
Ask me anything. I'm an open book.
yeah, I don't even know. Just trying to spark some evidence of anything that I can conjure and keep this going until somebody convinces somebody.
Yeah, give it a spin.
What I notice is the two people that start convincing each other, and somebody gets eliminated after that. Always.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's usually like either, I don't know. When someone convinces someone, it's usually like they get targeted first. And they're like, why are you convincing someone?
I know.
And I've seen it go so many different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's always just, the person who's most aggressively trying to move the game forward dies.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter if they're right or
Yeah,
wrong.
it does not matter.
I noticed
What
that
if,
too.
now I have a question.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
What if we're all seekers?
That's impossible.
We're not. There's only three tokens and we all got
obviously
one.
everything's possible.
Yeah.
This is the most improbable thing right now.
Okay, all right.
Because before I had the 3D printed tokens, mistakes could be made. People misconstrue what is a seeker and a liar. People had to check the card, see if it was the same thing they thought it was. But now there's 3D printed tokens. I think I've made it clear. I hope.
I thought there were more in the bag for some reason. I don't know.
No, they just all felt like two. I was like, what the hell is this?
It's like an Oreo.
Yeah.
Just an
No,
Oreo.
that's good because otherwise some people would poke around and feel them out and,
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, before.
Yeah, before it was getting really petty because obviously in a 3-person game you're not given any hints, like there's no voting record to look over or something. So it reached the point where it was like, since it's cards torn in half, the 7 of diamonds or whatever has, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a 7th. So they were like, how many diamonds do you have on your card? Because someone would have 4, 2 whole and 2 halves, and the other person would have 3 with 2 halves, 5. So it was reaching the point of like, oh, do you have this side of that or the
Oh
side?
yeah, we did.
And then,
that.
so with 3D printed tokens, because it reached that point of pettiness, where it's like instead of developing a real strategy, I'm gonna bullshit my way through it like this.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was sad. I was yeah.
We played a game and that happened,
Yeah.
and we were like,
And then these happened, and
now
now
these are here.
And they're delicious too.
I know they are so much better.
We should make them edible. Actually, no. Then people would eat them.
Forget what they were. And with this Oreo.
Who has the bite mark in there?
Well, that's the other thing. These obviously will get reused a bit, but eventually I'll just have new ones for every game, so you can't even tell, little details.
I think somebody's marking these.
I'm prepared for
I'm
whatever
not sure
cheaters
how
will
that
throw
would
at me.
help.
I try.
Jeez, you guys are not very accusatory.
No, we're not.
You're
Because as soon as you are, you die.
Past 10 minutes? All right. Would you guys like to have an informal vote just to see where suspicions lie?
Does anyone have any suspicions yet?
I've
I've been completely zoning out about what I'm supposed to be doing, and I feel the same way I did when I started, when we were sitting here for 2 hours waiting for someone to show up.
I'm just so
Yeah, let's do that.
strange about it.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that.
No music necessary. Everybody, please put on your mask. This is for an informal pointing vote to see where suspicions lie. So, on 3, please point to the player that you feel is the liar. 1, 2, 3. Take off your masks. It's the first time that happened. Oh, yeah, point so the whole point is for you guys to see. He pointed to Rigel, Rigel pointed to Matt, and Matt pointed to Ryan.
Okay.
You're simpatico. So around it goes.
Yeah.
Another
Where it stops,
round.
it doesn't. It doesn't
Interesting.
stop.
How do we flush this out?
You can't.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to tell you how to play the game, but
Don't.
I am. I
But-
will accuse somebody.
yeah, I mean, you can bluntly go in there and see what happens. But you know, you can if you're a liar or the liar, obviously you're trying to set traps. But as a seeker, you have to set your own traps. You know, you have to try and make little tests for people to see if they answer the way you thought they would.
Can you accuse either way?
You can accuse anyone.
Can you ask somebody?
You can ask
Yeah,
anyone.
you can ask anyone anything.
So the rules in terms of freedom of speech in this game are that during free talk mode like this, you can say whatever you'd like.
Even
But it's-
racial slurs.
Yeah, anything.
Racial
All is
slurs?
good.
Yes.
Trump, 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 Trump.
But when you get to a trial, meaning somebody says the phrase "I nominate," insert someone's name right there. Then after that, then it's one person talks at a time, starting with the plaintiff, ending with the defendant, and then vote.
Wow.
That's it. Those are the only 2 modes of freedom of speech in the game.
So Rigel, how do you feel about that?
I don't like sudden death. I said I would come here because Seabass was like, hey, you want to play an Inner Circle game? And I was like, yes, I do. I am available at this time, this time. All right, show up at this time. It's sudden death, by the way. Go fuck yourself. And I live not too far away, so I was like, all right, fine. I'll get out of bed for this.
Okay, so it wasn't inconvenient for you.
It wasn't inconvenient enough for me to cancel and be like, you know what, never mind, something came up. But it was this close to being that inconvenient. And if this game lasts for an hour, next time it will be inconvenient enough.
And just an hour of
Yeah.
silence.
If I sit here in silence for an hour again, that's it. I'm not coming back.
So we'll call it the silent hour.
Yeah, it's basically that. I mean, the last hour of silence that I sat through was actually just an hour of mindless banter and screaming at every now and again. Like every now and again, Jace or
But
Adam
Tasso's downstairs.
would just start yelling at Seabass or at each other. It was just, it was funny for the first 20 minutes, and then after that,
It's grueling.
it wasn't. Yeah, it was grueling.
Also, keep in mind, there's an hourly rate that you're working for. That the longer you wait,
Yeah, the longer we're
less-
here, the
the
less
less
money
you make
we're
per
hour.
hour.
Right.
And now that the price is down to $10, which I was not told either ahead of time.
sudden death was.
What do you mean
No,
down?
it was 15.
It was 15 that first time. I dropped it to 10 just so we can.
I didn't even know that. Or I didn't remember.
I did the.
Did I know
you,
last time?
You weren't even in the games that I did $15 each. The game you played in, that was $10.
Really?
It felt like 15.
I rode the subway both ways.
I got
I mean, if it felt like
$5.
it was, because you were a seeker and you won.
Oh, okay.
Divide. You understand the numbers of it? If you win as the liar, you get the full 10. If you win as the seekers, you get 5 each. And as I raise the prize, same math. Just divide by 2 if you're the seeker.
What if the stakes were higher?
Then I would be more inclined to show up. But the game would still be an hour long, and the game would still not be very interesting to play because sudden death doesn't, With a 6-person game, you can see alliances form, and you can see a person's voting record, how often they wanted to kill someone or someone else, or how, or whether they just wanted to kill anyone or someone specific because they actually had like suspicions. So, there's a lot more to look out for. Right now, it's like, if I try to kill you, then it'll make you want to kill me, and he'll also want to kill me because, even if, whether he's the seeker or the liar, if I attack someone else, it makes that person want to kill me, which makes the other person, usually want to kill me too. So, whoever tries to advance the game by trying to eliminate someone is basically just digging themselves into a hole.
When it's already down to 3.
Sort of a kinetic kind of accusation going on.
Yeah.
So if one person points at one
That's
first,
what I
another
feel
person,
like,
that other person's apt to point at it too.
Yeah, it doesn't take very much. It's just, and because there's so little to go on, it doesn't take very much of anything to arouse like enough suspicion, because the threshold for enough suspicion is like all the way downstairs. So it's, you don't have a lot of wiggle room.
It's pretty much how I feel about it too. Maybe when there's 6 people or even more people.
Yeah, when there's 6 people, it's
easier
fine.
to
It's much easier.
mess around.
Yeah.
I gotta have 6 people.
Can't you have 6-person qualifiers?
That's initially what I was trying to do, but you see how hard it is just to get 3.
I know.
You die.
Well,
Well, if you someone you're wrong, then
it depends.
You look suspicious because the seekers have all the time in the world, and the minute you start accusing, you throw yourself out there.
As a secret, you're assuming it's a secret.
Or a liar is.
Is it okay if
You can ask a question, sure. But the player's not supposed to answer. I'm supposed to answer you.
you're supposed to? Okay.
You're not supposed to communicate. That's technically cheating.
Alright.
Please stop.
Alright.
I'll answer your question.
He's shushing
So
himself.
if you make an accusation and you're wrong, what happens?
If the trial ends up in somebody losing, then the game is over, and depending on whether you were the liar or the seeker, you win or lose. Remember, the goal is to eliminate the other team. So depending on which team you were on, wrong or right means you won or lost.
But there's no teams here.
Yes, there are. One person's a liar.
it's 2 against 1.
Yeah,
Okay, so one person is the team.
exactly.
Yes.
In the inner circle, it's 2 versus 4.
And just if you accuse somebody, doesn't mean you're gonna get the ire of the rest of the people.
Exactly.
There are ways of accusing people without pissing everybody off.
It's gonna be an hour.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking hour.
Yeah, it's all up to you guys. Stakes aren't really that high.
So,
Are you the liar?
no. Can I say that?
No.
Yes.
So that would make you the liar.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is. That does seem to be the case. If it's not you and it's not you, it must be me. Oh, we solved it.
No. Give me. Let's see.
Okay.
Well, definitely don't open it right out there.
Yeah, I'm not trying to open it out here.
In fact,
Just
yeah,
ADD hands, kind of.
since you have that, try to put it on the floor. Actually, it's fine. It's closed.
I know.
It sounds so disappointed. I know.
You only have to make one to die here. In a regular game, everyone hates me in the beginning and everyone suspects me, and eventually, somehow I turn it around. But in this game, if I made enemies right away, I would just insta-die.
Insta-die.
Instant death.
Yeah, sudden death. That's what it is, insta-dying.
Yeah.
Just an accusation. Here's somebody's phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not me. Unless it is. It's not.
Oh.
Definitely don't touch your phone.
Is he lying?
It's not mine. Can I touch someone else's phone?
No.
He's secretly undercover.
Are there games that are going fast? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's happened.
I think our fastest game is 12 minutes.
Okay.
And it helps when, the players talk to each other.
All right, fine. Tell me some stuff about you. I think you did that earlier, but
Yeah.
do it on camera.
What did you do today?
Well, I got up and I took the covers off of me, discovered I was there, and
Oh yeah.
started my day. Really not much of anything eventful.
How are you feeling about this game right now?
Apprehensive. I don't know why.
What does that mean
I have all this anxiety shooting all through my body.
I'm like spiky.
Well,
I feel like spiky.
spiking?
Spiky energy. Like a porcupine.
Huh.
Okay. I just feel hot because, we turned off the air.
That's true, that's true.
Turn it back on as soon as the game ends.
That's true.
I nominate, what's your name?
Ryan.
Hey, Ryan. I nominate you.
All right, we have our first trial. Rigel has nominated Ryan. Rigel, you have the floor.
I don't know. He seemed more convincing when I asked if he was the liar or not. And I don't really care, so.
Okay.
I would like you to die so I can turn on the air. See, you need to die so that I can live. That's basically what it comes down to because, the microphones are very sensitive, apparently. So we can't have the air run at the same time as playing a game. So I would like to kill you for that and because you weren't as convincing when I asked.
Is that all?
Yes, that's all.
All right. Matt, would you like to add anything about Ryan? You don't have to. It's voluntary.
Yeah. Not that I want to make enemies, but there is something about you. I just haven't picked it out yet. It might be your calm, or the way you pick up other people's energies. But I think you're hiding something. I could be wrong.
Is that all? Is that all, Matt?
Yeah, that's
All right, thank you. Ryan, please defend yourself if you'd like.
I've been accused. I don't know. I guess whoever wants to, we'll see where it goes from here.
Is that all?
Yeah.
All right. Everyone except for Ryan, please put on your mask and stick out your fist. Oh, Matt, you're,
Am I upside down?
yes, you're upside down. There you go. If you would like to eliminate Ryan, please lift your thumb and keep it in the air now. Masks off. One vote from Rigel. Ryan lives on.
No, man, that's the opposite of yay.
Oh, opposite of the A is...
For me, it's... No.
All right, progress.
Progress has been made a little bit.
I have been known to
And
lie.
I'm still here. I'm still a
We've all
survivor.
been known to lie. God, someone actually made that mistake in one of the first games with Joel. Oh my God, it was awful.
No, I think I watched that game.
Oh my gosh. That was great. Or really bad. Depends on who you
Was
were.
Kelly on there?
No, it was
just-
Joel and Matt? No, not Matt. The bigger guy.
Jeff.
Jeff. Yeah, that was good.
Jeff is a very good player.
Okay.
I'm gonna accuse.
Please say the phrase.
I throw in a.
I nominate.
Oh, I nominate
Rigel.
Nigel.
All right.
Rigel.
We have our second nomination. Ryan, you have. Oh, sorry. Ryan has nominated Rigel. Ryan, you have the floor.
You asked us if we were telling the truth or not, and I don't know. That's what I can go on. And then you accuse me, and it is getting hot in here. So the fact that you asked us, and I guess you were kind of calm about it, but you came up to us and asked us, throws in me as questioning you, and then you questioned me. So now I'm questioning you. I'm being a seeker or a liar.
Is that all? Thank you, Ryan. Matt, would you like to add anything about Rigel?
No, I think he said it all.
All right. Rigel, would you like to defend yourself?
Not really.
No?
No.
All right. Everyone, except for Rigel, please put on your mask and stick out your fist. Once again, Matt, your mask is upside down.
Maybe if I sit upside down, I'll put it on right.
Thank you. Yep, fists out in front. If you would like to eliminate Rigel, please lift your thumb and keep it in the air now. Masks off. 2 votes. Rigel, you have been eliminated. Were you the liar?
No.
Who was the liar? Ryan wins sudden death. He wins $10 and qualifies for the Inner Circle Game 22. I'm Sebastian. This is Lying for Money. Please like, share, and subscribe. Remember your mask, and I'll see you next time.
They got me chasing after money that don't exist. Debt, it's on paper. Cats with calculators. Calculator waiter. Make a real dollar. Off a dollar faker. And you know they say to trust God, he's your maker.
What?